And so can you. Get your Easter bunny and candy as we're blogging the Easter Advent calendar for 100 days. It's day 6 of Blog Easter on December 31st, the final day in December, Wednesday, December 31st, and the final date of the year. And I'm going to start uploading lots of challenges and series. And today I start Blognuary for 100 days. I extended the calendar from 0 to 100 days, as you'll be seeing on Thanks for Making on Thursdays. And today is New Year's Eve, December 31st. And day 6, we got lots and lots of birthdays. And now we entered the last day in December. Let's celebrate New Year's and birthdays. I like to say happy birthday to Echo's mother from Kaleidoscope of Happiness. And I made a birthday video for Ladybird Loves. had a nice year, and I did my 100-day challenge from the source. If you want to review on the challenges I did, my handwriting from 0 to 100, I wrote it in marker and uploaded on day 10th, April 10th, in honor of the 100th day of the year. And the next year, the 100th day will fall on April 10th. I have uploaded a commercial break.
The cows and the sheep and the birds and the horses were moving and buying and whistling and neighing, having lunch in the sun, while Hugo and I were having none. In the back seat we sat, getting thinner. The rumblings cried, "Give us Kentucky Fried, time for dinner." Stop the car,
and Hugo said, "You go."
And I said, "No, you go."
And soon he was back with the pack, and then Dad hit the track. So we ate in the back, feeling better inside. A drive isn't funny with an empty tummy. Thank goodness for Kentucky Fried.
I'm going to Chipley Donuts on Highway 6 at Williams Trace in Sugar Land, Texas, near Missouri City in England. It's me entering Chipley Donuts. 1584, aquí te voy a dar 51. ¿Cuánto cambió?
Cambio 3516.
Gracias.
Ajá, de nada. Gracias a ti. Tu recibo. Listo.
I'm spending $3.09 on a hot chocolate at the Chipley Donuts on Williams Trace. Out of 10 on a dime. La tremenda. Yes, yes. I am. Get it?
¿Ah?
El cambio 7 con 1.
7 con 1.
Before we enter KFC, let's play the commercial from 70s.
Make a weekend of football and fun even greater. Invite the Colonel and Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Look at this is cooking, it's a meal. Real goodness from Kentucky Fried Chicken.
We do chicken, right or wrong. The Kentucky Fried Chicken on Highway 6 and Williams Trace visit on April the 27th. I'm buying dinner for the family. And I came to the Family Dollar on Bracewood and Gessner. That's where I went to buy my Bible books back in Independence Day of 06, the 4th of July. I still have those books. As you can see, that's the former Kroger, which is a Fiesta on Bracewood and Gessner. And these are the books I bought. The Family Dollar I went was the location I am where reviewing them. Bought these books back in Independence Day of 06. I still have these books. Rebecca and Samson and Delilah. I still read these books. It's going to be a score of a century since I bought those books.
I don't know if I should read this book called Chicago. I got this on eBay.
That's the
a long
Chicago
book.
book.
And I'll
The
read
film
these
Chicago.
books. I don't know when.
And all that jazz.
But that was my visit to Family Dollar on Bracewood.
Come on, babe, why don't we paint the town? And all that jazz, I'm gonna rouge my knees and roll my stockings down. And all that jazz, start the car, I know a whoopee spot where the gin is cold but the piano's hot. It's just a noisy hall where there's a nightly brawl and all that jazz.
On May the 3rd, we drove on West Loop South. We're coming from the Southwest Freeway. As you could see, these buildings. And let's compare them from August to May. I'm driving on the loop with my father on August. And I went to visit Chipley Donuts on South Post Road in West Belford. And I'm gonna buy blueberry donuts. And my receipt, $16.30 out of 27. Blueberry donuts, my favorite. Haley and Bailey likes them. Tomatoes are red, blueberries are blue. And these were former Kentucky Fried Chicken's buildings. Yes, the Hugo and Hawley era. And that day 35 was for Cinco de Mayo. Green, white, and red, the colors of Mexico. Y sí se habla español yo. Recordando la batalla de Puebla. Remembering the Battle of Puebla. La batalla de Puebla hace 163 años. 163 years. 163. 163 years of Battle of Puebla. With 127 years of Barks Root Beer. 127. 127 años. 127. And this was the day when my family started recording on the camcorder. And that was my age when I was uploading the challenge. And yes, I heard the Abondiga song from Nana's Cottage. And I did play Loteria that day. And yes, I can make Loteria tablets. And yes, I do like the Loteria game. And it was fine. Although I'm not Mexican. Yo no soy mexicano. Y sí jugué la lotería ficcionalmente. Fictional playing lotería. And yes, I'll have loteria games. And bells and stars on the picture in honor of National Pet Day. And
It's all over. Say goodbye to
Yeah, that was the KRIB logo, and we had to say goodbye, adios, to Jose Grignard. He was the anchor, and I did this in honor of the channel number he was on from that day.
We'll find out. News Corporation, which owns
This was a report
well
from
Network, has acquired
KTXH when it was in the process of converting that from Paramount to Fox to United Television. Paramount would have been CBS, and United would have been Fox. And rest in peace, Jose Grignard. He'll be missed. And yeah, that was the report on how it was exchanged for WBHK in San Francisco. And yeah, that's what I think. It should have been like that. And yes, I did graduate in 07. And that's where the studios was at the time. And yes, I did have my final day at ABS West. And I missed the staff. Miss Mannon, I don't know how to pronounce her name. She was a bus attendant. Miss Newman from ABS West. That's Miss Ferris from the Hastings High School in Nayleaf. The late Miss Lopez from ABS West. Yes, I miss her a lot. And on day 60, it was a sad day to remember that $100,000 loss from Wheel of Fortune back in 19. Yes, been over a dime since they haven't given away the million. They did give away $1 million in September. And that's the West Park Tollway entrance. That's where West Park Tollway begins. On South Bryce. Going up the tollway. Royalton, Chimney Rock, and we see the Allure Apartments. So the apartments on El Camino del Rey. Older is next. Now we're driving by the KIH television studios. This was the school where I came to ABS West, as you can see all the way on that street. Now we're passing by the former studios of KTMD. Hoffer Furniture. The Hoffer Roffer. Just can't beat it. And the former studios of Katie. And the visit to the Chipley Donuts. Spent $23.16 out of $50 and a quarter. $50.25. $27.09 change. That's how much I spent. June 3rd, I reviewed the day that James Holzhauer lost Jeopardy. And he nearly surpassed Ken's highest score, but instead Emma Bocher ended James's streak. And then remembering that Ryan Long won his final game. And remembering the shocking loss from the Dice game back on June the 5th of '08, 17 years ago, and that's how LeBaron lost the car. He rode a 1, 2 4s, and a 2. He all went higher. Now Bob started lining up the last digit because he was worried of the 4s, and that's how it was lighted up after the loss. And he shockingly said that he got those correct and shot down by that final 1. And that was heartbreaking.
I'm gonna watch some TV.
Pull up, and that's the Angry Video Game Nerd viewing television. This was the day to remember the 16th anniversary of television, analog, retiring. Now it's all digital rather than analog. And we did have a Dice game loss on those days. On how many years it had been won and lost. And yes, I did get my tonsils removed back in '03. And on Juneteenth, I made a birthday video for David Madden, the 19-time champion, as he turned 44. And a year ago, Adrian Hardmeyer had lost Jeopardy. And that number is going to be remembered for David Madden. Julia Collins had won an episode higher than Madden on that date. And yes, hoping for the best. Yes, Adriana losing was, well, good for Amy. And my Jack in the Box visit from June 21st at 4410 West Fuquay at Stella Link.
That's all.
Alright, 29.15.
I am buying $29.16 worth of extreme sausages for the family. That Jack in the Box had been rebuilt, and I am visiting the Chipley Donuts right next door to that Jack in the Box. 4412 West Fuquay. This was a former Kentucky Fried Chicken location. KFC. Let's see how it had changed from that being a KFC to a Chipley's Donuts.
Okay, this is yours.
I'm spending
60, 75, 60, 75. 18 years ago.
Okay. Just looking at the exterior.
And that's the fountain
Get credit
drink.
from the source.
You could see me through that glass,
And I think that's
reviewing how it changed from it being a KFC. And we drove by the old KFC and Chipley Donuts on Bel Air and Bell Park. This was a Kentucky Fried Chicken years ago. It closed in December of '98. Yeah, bells and stars. Get it? And I'm going to review my receipt from that date that I went to buy the Chipley Donuts on Fuquay. $20.63 out of $60.75. $40.12 change, and that's my $29.16 I spent at the Chipley's. And yes, I was singing the Colleen blog song. I'm blogging, exploring, I'm Colleen. That's you, mommy. And I've been praying for Cats Are Pigs, and I've been singing that song for years. The former Wendy's, Q-Lube, Arby's, KFC on Zindler between Kirkwood and Cook, and I'm visiting the Chipley Donuts on Zindler and Eldridge. The donuts are half price. Buy 1 for $5.
Chocolate milk.
My chocolate milk. You saw the 51.45. My amount ended with 39 cents. 3 dozen donuts for less than $20.
The road may be long and difficult,
And
but it's worth it.
this was my final day of my
Hear
challenge.
your name. There will be a part 2.
Renee. That's Renee from the Kids Like You. Shasha. She's from Japan.
Are you locked in? Are you locked in?
And the stewardess. And that's Ellen from Kids Like You. She did the 100-day challenge. And I did my 100-day challenge back in April. And that was my challenge. And that's Megan's challenge. Megan from Mickey's Farm. Mickey the dog. Yay! You did it. The challenge. Mickey and Megan. Millennium. No, cow. It's not a millennium, it's a century. It's millennium. Well, that was actually from a song. That was the opening credits for Millennium television series. And that was the challenges. We all have funny moments on YouTube throughout our lives. And I did play the song on my final challenge. Are you locked in? Last year on The Price is Right, they didn't contain a $100,000 winner for the first time in 17 and in 09. And Harrison Whitaker did lose Jeopardy on December the 1st. Hoping for the best this season to make it to the list. And on this day in 04 and 19, Wheel of Fortune did not contain a $100,000 win along with 17. And this season did have a $100,000, $1 million winner and a $100,000 win. And a loss last week. And we're going to hope for the best for next year. And I'll be uploading challenges And the challenges are from the users. For example, months, the holidays, and events. And I have my New Year's resolution. And you're going to see the names of the blogs I'm going to be uploading. And today I do start my 100 days of blogging, which is January. And on Thursday I start things we're making on Thursday. And Friday is Fantastic Friday. And on Saturday we do one Saturday night blog. Like one Saturday morning. And have a happy new year. And a nice day in January. And this is Rita signing off.
Hop like a bunny